What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and I know many of you guys that got the hints with the most recent teaser for what's going to be coming on Christmas Day. Many of you guys saw the 7 degrees, and we automatically assume it's going to be Michael Vick, probably a Ghost of Madden Past. I don't know exactly what route you guys are willing to go, but I've been talking to you guys about this on a regular basis and trying to make sure you guys understand thoroughly that this game is straight run based, so we're going to be changing up everything that we're doing. All right, we're going to probably have to go after the Michael Vick. One of the biggest things that you guys are going to have to understand is people are going to make the current Michael Vick that's going to be released during the promo probably cheaper than the other one that that's pretty much been previously released. Now, I actually pulled Michael Vick earlier in the year, but I had no use for him, and then I became smarter and realized that the game, you got to do what works. All right, now you can run around and do whatever you want as far as trying to run, pass the ball and do stuff like that. But ultimately, what you're going to understand is once your opponent stops you from running outside the pocket, you really can't throw dots unless it's a drag or a hitch route. So it depends on what you guys want to do, as far as the scheme that you run. But I would recommend, having a playbook. I'm probably going to change my playbook. I'm going to go all in, bro, and just start running the ball every snap. Not just with my running back, though. Like running it with everybody. It's going to be crazy, but I'm going to give you guys some more food for thought with that later on. But for now, we're going to take a look at what's going on with Michael Vick currently, because we got to pretty much be prepared for that. I just have a feeling like with the 7, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. Like you guys are telling me like, yo, Vick, it's Vick, it's Vick. I don't think it'll be John Elway, because John Elway, is he really ice cold though? Yo, bro, I think I already have that Mike Vick power up though, right? I should. Oh, he went all the way up to 290, so everybody already knows pretty much that he's coming. All right, you know what's weird? We might just, do we want to spend 290 on him though? Like seriously, do we want to really spend 290 on him? That's the thing that we have to ask ourselves. Do we want to spend 290 on this guy? Because if we go all in, let's just take a look at what's going to be happening. More than likely, he's going to go 95, 96 speed, all that good stuff. But if we go all in right now, see, this is a little bit more because I'm dead broke right now, so now I got to really gauge it. You know, like when you start to go broke, you start really looking at what you're spending money on. Like, I'm really looking at it now. Like, it's not a joke anymore. Like, I'm certainly dead broke, and I don't know how I'm going to manage from day to day. So, like, I got to figure out, is it worth it to spend 290 on this guy or just lurk it? I think I had his power up still, right? What is his power up value? Yeah, there he goes. All right, so primarily speaking, we're going to have to figure out what we want to do here. Now, we can always go with the power up pass. My issue is this with the power up pass, though. If I take it back off of what is Kelsey going for? Let's see what the Kelsey's good. Kelsey, because we used it on Kelsey yesterday. Is Kelsey cheaper than him right now? Because then we could just hold it for Vick, and then that way we're not really losing much. Because it is what it is. Let me see what's going on. As far as he goes, all right, he's down. Did he go down in price or at all? All right, he's still about the same thing. Yeah, that's what I spent on him yesterday. So he's somebody that we're gonna actually have use for regardless. Michael Vick, we're changing our whole scheme and going wild. And you can see also, you see like these redux in the 91 overalls. You see how they're higher priced. That's because people know already. Like, yo, you're gonna need that in as far as your upgrades go. Plus, there's a lot of newer viewers that are watching and learning Madden Ultimate Team, and they don't understand, so they'll just buy it. And that's the issue. That's why I try to make sure you guys understand. We have to use our power-up passes in every capability that we possibly can. So if we can save, because I think I used it on this guy, right? The 91 and 92, and then I bought the other one. Yeah, so yeah, it wouldn't make any sense. I still would lose on this because he's 330. He's more than Michael Vick right now. All right, it looks like we're gonna have to just take the plunge, bruh. Because I'm ready to just go like all in. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but I'm just ready to go all in. I don't care anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm losing the guys with no eye sockets, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done. So pretty much what we could do, because Julius Peppers has the other power pass on him. I don't know what Julius Peppers' price is though. So let's check Peppers' price and see if we could take it off of Peppers and buy Peppers for a cheaper amount. Let's see what he's doing. Because that could be another thing that, we could obviously do as well. What is he? I think he's a left end. So what does he got going on for him right now? We'll check that out as well. Because this is how you have to move, bruh. All right, he's 250. So we'll save 40K if we just buy him and then just have his card. And then we'll have the 91, 92 just chilling, waiting for Michael Vick. And then at least we know that because this guy's, we're going to probably use this guy. This guy is a really, he's really, really good in the game. Very, very tall, finesse move, all that good stuff. So he's somebody that has value. So me spending the 250 for him I guess that would make more sense. It's like for us to do it that way instead of going the other way, and then not having to worry about what Michael Vick's price is going to be will be kind of easier for us, because like I said, we're going full-fledged, not caring about anything. Like, you guys think that I've been running the ball a lot before? Just wait. Like, it's crazy. And also, if we really wanted to, see, the thing about it is I could raid sell Mahomes right now, but Mahomes is going for like nothing, like 200K. So technically, we're going to still make back some coins anyway if we do spend it and get these other cards, because, you know, we're going to be getting rid of Mahomes. You know, because I don't really care anymore. Like, the game has made me go crazy way too many times. So we have to do what the game is designed for us to do with it. And that means that we're going to probably have to, you know, run the ball with a little bit more, you know, QB blast, all kind of blasting it up, doing whatever we want. We're just going to do anything, bro. And then we're going to win a lot of games. So Michael Vick is going to pretty much take precedent over Lamar Jackson because he has better throw power. That way people can't just sit there and just, you know, decide, you know what, I'm not going to play, I'm not going to, I'm going to rush every play. You know, like how when you come out in those run sets, everybody just wants to rush every play? Well, Michael Vick's going to have at least a 96 throw power. Way higher than Lamar Jackson, unless you chem them up with all Ravens chem. So he should be suitable enough to go out there and throw these on the dime. So what I'm going to do right now is I think we're just going to go ahead and we're going to open up these, take the coins that I had reserved from Series 3. We're going to take all the coins, and then we're going to get that Julius Peppers. And then we'll just have the power-up pass. You see what I'm saying? Just sitting there. Because 250, to be honest, is pretty reasonable for Julius Peppers. So I'm not going to go ahead and, you know, wait it out. I'm just going to have the power pass. Now, for those of you guys that are going the other route and you want to purchase the card, more than likely it's going to probably go up in price, because people, once he's officially released, everybody is probably going to be going crazy. And then remember, you still also have to get that card. So I don't know what that card value is going to be. This is why I'm trying to save us some coins by doing this now and just having everything available. Because once we know what his price is, it's probably going to be a little bit different. You see what I'm saying? Like, we got to figure out, all right, how are we going to get that? What are we going to do to get this? We're going to have to figure that stuff out. We got to raid sell Patrick Mahomes. We know that. So that's like 200K, barely. And then we'll put everything else back up into it to kind of make sure that we get everything that we need in order to sell it on time. This is why I reserved all of these packs, and I didn't want to do anything until, you know, it came down to it, so that I can know that I'm not overspending and buying things that I don't need. I just leave them as packs, bro. That's like the safest way to make sure that you're not spending when you're not supposed to. All right, so look, we'll go ahead and we'll do this, right? So we'll spend the 250 on Julius Peppers, right? And just to go ahead, we're going to double check again to make sure, because Michael Vick's price, his lowest price that I've seen over the last week has actually been like 230 or something like that. So he doesn't generally go down in price too much. All right, no, we don't need to see Jabril Peppers. Now that dude's garbage. Like, we don't need to see all that. We're looking for Julius. All right, so what is he? He's still 250. All right, let me just go to Vick one more time, just to make sure that somebody didn't put him up for a snipe. Well, most people are not going to put him up for a snipe, because everybody knows that, you know, it's very likely that he will be the guy that'll be getting released. So everybody's going to be very cautious with it. And again, you might want to snap the power up as well. 290. All right, so he's pretty much not gonna go too much under that. So that's the way that I'm gonna undercut it. I'm gonna just get the Julius Peppers, and then from there I'll hold on to the power pass and just know I have the power pass ready to go. And once he's released, when we have to go through the whole power up process, we'll take it off from there, and that's it. It's nothing else that makes sense to do at this point. So pretty much that's the way that we'll go with it, just to make sure that you know, we do what we're supposed to do. I had all defense and it didn't even come up. That's crazy. All right, so 250 looks like where they're gonna stay with this guy. So we'll go ahead and snag him for 250. All right, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm going to go ahead, add him into the power up path of the Julius Peppers that I already have, and then reserve the power up pass until we see what comes next. And either way, we're going to win with it, because whatever they release, more than likely it's going to be an upgrade of a player that has a 91 to 92, more than likely, even if it's a regular legend. That's just the way it's going to happen, bro. Like, that's just the way EA rolls. So we'll go over here, we'll go to upgrade, and we are going to take this power pass off of him, and we are going to the 91 to 92 overall power pass. We're going to take that, and then we're going to add his player back. All right, we'll add the actual player into it, and then we'll just be sitting on that power pass until we see. Why did they take away the other thing? Bro, crap, like, what is it? He has pass rush ×3 he's supposed to have. Well, they gave us the refund for it, but they always just take it off for some reason. I don't know what they're doing. We got 24. He has a sprinter on him still. Everything else is still good. He goes back to be 94. All right, we're good to go. So everything is all set with him. I don't have abilities or X factors on him, so it doesn't really matter. I think he should still be an 88 speed if everything is right there. All right, we're good. All right, so that's primarily how I'm getting ready for it. All right. I would recommend that you do what's best, because remember, I took off the power-up pass off of this guy to get the full out version of Jason Kelce, because they wanted like 350 or some kind of foolishness for his 91 overall. So we already know where certain things are. We can always manipulate it and go back and move forward, whatever, with the way that the power passes work. So it's not going to be that big of a deal. The ideal situation is if you wait until the actual announcement of the card, he's going to be at like 400, 500K. It's sort of like what happened with Randy Moss. Many of you were asking, Gmia, why do they raise the prices of the lower level cards in the power-up path? The reason for that is those cards are harder to get at this point, and many people are just going to pay the money for it, because why are you going to wait? You know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, yo, maybe somebody don't remember where they put their power-up pass. It's so many different things that could be the case, but whatever it is, the objective is to make sure that you don't overspend. So because I don't want any of my viewers to overspend, that's the best way to do it. You got to just know, like right now, look, you see how he's going for 411 and people are buying him and he's so cheap? Look at his 92. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, you could literally, you know, figure out different ways to kind of, you know, make coins off of this and go from there. If you had the 92 more, you know, Randy Moss, and you wanted to sell it back, because he's actually going more, he's going for more than this guy. For those of you guys that are getting this base card, I'm going to give you guys a pro tip, because some of you guys are new to MUT. If you get him and you just power him up and you add abilities to him with the 95, and you don't start from the base power up, which is the 76, do not put him on kickoffs, because he won't start with Moss, because the kickoff counts as a play and then they just don't give it to him. Some of you guys have been putting like return man and other various things on him. Once you do that and he's on kickoffs, you will not get that X factor in game. So just to point that out so you guys understand the way that works. You get, I think, like a couple chances to use the Moss in the game and then it goes away. Doesn't really make much sense, but it kind of lessens the rage that you may have to deal with otherwise. All right, so that's why we're doing it this way, because these cards are going to probably be the ones that continue to go up in price. And again, you have to be smart about it. So if you have a power-up pass and you know where it is, I would watch it. Now remember, Patrick Mahomes is probably like 200K, whatever. Whatever he is doesn't really matter. He's going to be gone in like record time, so none of that matters. The issue is, what are we going to do next? What scheme are we going to go with? We're just going to run the ball every play. All right, we're going to run the ball. Dude's going to think it's sweet, come out, try to blitz, and we're going to throw dots. And that's pretty much where we're going with it. No, it's not rocket science. It's Madden 20. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hopefully you're having a happy holiday. I'll be back with some more content very soon. Enjoy your day. One love, y'all.